Ernest P. Worrell. What a character. Played by the late great Jim Varney. It was a treat growing up in the 90s with funny guys like Jim Varney, Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, John Candy, just to name a few. Such icons and a great part of my youth. Jim Varney's Ernest character was something special, but I also enjoyed him outside of that with, of course, Slinky Dog and Toy Story, film version of Beverly Hillbillies, even just hearing him on The Simpsons, and more recently, in terms of finding out about it, a show called Pop Goes the Country. To this day, my dad and I enjoy the Ernest films and Pop Goes the Country, which he discovered. Ernest Saves Christmas is the third film to feature the Ernest character and the second film in the Ernest series. Yeah, I know, right? Also, the highest grossing film in the series with a box office of $28.2 million on a $6.5 million budget. The film debuted on November 11th, 1988 from Touchstone Pictures and Buena Vista, and directed by John Cherry, who directed all the Ernest movies and basically created the character. The film is not only funny, but really touching. It's a great Christmas story, and I just can't figure out why it hasn't gotten a Blu-ray, or at least an updated DVD release, considering it's now in its 35th anniversary this year. Damn you, Disney. Let's look into Ernest Saves Christmas, a forgotten Christmas classic. The opening is very soft and peaceful with the caroling and the vintage, different Santa Norman Rockwell-like paintings. It's so simple. And the film is scored very nicely by Mark Snow, who also did the music for X-Files. Yeah, think about it. Our boy Ernest returns in a fun Christmas tale. He works as a taxicab driver in Orlando, Florida. During a shift, Ernest picks up a man claiming to be the one and only Santa Claus, played by Douglas Seal, aka the Sultan, from Disney's Aladdin. I love it. And when you hear him speak, oh yeah, you hear it.
It's nice to find somebody with such devotion to Christmas.
The opening has Santa at the airport talking to a man about how he needs to choose a replacement Santa Claus. I love this scene because the man that's talking with Santa mentions he would love snow for Christmas. Santa makes a note of it. And spoilers, you'll see some neat stuff towards the end. While Ernest drives Santa around, we cut to two holding dock workers, who would later on to be in other Ernest films, played by Gaylord Sartain and Bill Berg. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing. And they receive crates for helper elves. The crates, though, contain reindeer, and throughout the film we see some silly interactions. Santa tells Ernest he's looking for Joe Carruthers, a popular children's show host, to be the new Santa. Carruthers is played by Oliver Clark. He has the right attitude to be Santa, and we see throughout his opinions on children and TV media corrupting them. Ernest also picks up a teenage runaway named Harmony Starr, played by Noelle Parker. She wants to be famous and keeps a lot of her past and problems from Ernest. Harmony is a fun, cute, spunky character that takes a shine to Ernest. The two make a nice, cute duo. Santa Claus only has so much time to get Carruthers to accept the position. 7 o'clock on Christmas Eve, to be in fact. Sadly, Joe's agent unfortunately steps in too, and stops, often, including sending Santa to jail. Santa leaves his magic bag in Ernest's cab, and Ernest and Harmony look into it and discover it really is the real Santa Claus's bag, though Harmony still has doubts. We get a fun scene with Ernest and Harmony at Vern's, and the two disguising themselves to get Santa out of jail as well. After breaking him out, Santa gets Harmony to start believing once he calls her by her real name, Pamela, and brings up a past Christmas for her and have some heart-to-heart. While Ernest and Santa try to convince Carruthers, in Ernest's usual caricature fashions, Harmony is left at Ernest's home with Santa's bag. We get more development from Carruthers over the Christmas sleigh shoot.
Terrorizes children, did you say? What? Christmas?
This is where Harmony steals the bag and gives Ernest and Santa a duplicate filled with chicken feathers. She runs off to the train station to leave. Santa visits Joe at home at a last-ditch effort there, but Joe lets him down as gently as he could, especially after discovering the fake bag. Santa basically gives up. Joe has the qualities, he tells him, the understanding of children. He has the magic. But will Joe believe that? Ernest arrives to claim the reindeer at the same time two of Santa's elves arrive, played by Buddy Douglas and Patty Maloney. The use of a rental truck fails, so Ernest with the elves try and fly them to Santa, who's waiting at the children's hospital, where, Santa also happens to meet a female worker there, played by Billy Bird. Carruthers is upset with his role in a violent, cursing-filled film.
It's him.
Miraculously sees Ernest and the sleigh fly by. He smiles and believes and rushes off. Harmony feels bad and tells some kids at the train station Santa is real and runs back with the sack. They all arrive just in time. A miracle! Santa transfers the magic to Joe, and he happily becomes the new Santa. Joe tests his magic by making it snow, and we see the businessman from earlier react. I absolutely love that. Harmony says her goodbyes, but first she and Ernest get to ride the sleigh with Santa tonight. They take off, and Santa, who now says his original name, Seth Applegate, walks off with Mary the hospital worker as the film ends. I'll always have fond memories of Ernest. To this day, my dad and my buds still enjoy the great works from Jim Varney. It's a shame, the movie really is something special. It's a great Christmas movie. It has all the right ingredients and the right amount of just lovable characters and situations. Sure, it's silly shtick, but it has a ton of heart. The characters are likable and fleshed out very well. Ernest is just absolutely lovable in my opinion. Sure, he gets into trouble and causes issues for people. Poor Vern. But it's not because he is a wicked person or something, or has ill intentions. It's the opposite. He's genuine, innocent, caring, a good guy who just wants to help others, and he is 100% the embodiment of the Christmas spirit. And that's why it's sad not seeing it air during the holidays anymore, or getting a deserved Blu-ray home video release. Ernest Saves Christmas is a classic. It's among my top favorite Christmas films. It deserves to be as loved as it should be. I feel like it is. It's got a bunch of following. Ernest always does. But I feel like it needs more. It's a great film. Perfect to watch with the family during Christmas. And also a great way to kind of get you into Ernest. Hopefully getting you to watch more. Especially into my favorite of the films, Ernest Scared Stupid.
Come on, little fella.
Damn, I love that movie so much. I feel like the Ernest character is still great to this day, and this movie, Ernest Saves Christmas, is a timeless classic, just perfect for the Christmas season. Or any day of the year if you just want to feel good, see great characters, a nice movie with a lot of heart and feel-good moments. That's why it's a shame that it's a forgotten Christmas classic, but I hope generations, watch it and appreciate it for what it is, just a great movie. Not just a good Christmas film, but just a good film in general. Thank you for watching. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Let me know what you think of the film below. Let me know what you think of Ernest in general, or just, your favorite Christmas movies or something. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And again, Merry Christmas. Peace, everyone.
Here we come, a wandering so fair to be seen. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.